Good afternoon. Thank you. It is clearly now the will of the Parliamentary Conservative Party that there should be a new leader of that party and therefore a new Prime Minister.
After more than 50 letters of resignation from his office in less than 48 hours, the British Prime Minister has finally crumbled. And among them are some of Boris Johnson's closest allies. Once seen as the saviour of the Tory party, he's left the post disgraced after a turbulent 3 years as leader. So, how did an Eton and Oxford-educated Tory Prime Minister go from the story's hero to its villain? He started his career in journalism in 1987 and later became the editor of The Spectator in 1999. Johnson won his first parliamentary seat in 2001, taking on the Henley-on-Thames constituency. In 2008, as a Conservative candidate, he defeated incumbent Labour Ken Livingstone and became Mayor of London. Johnson returned to Parliament in 2015, where he won the West London seat of Uxbridge and South Ruislip in an election that saw the Conservative Party capture its first clear majority since the 1990s. But Boris Johnson's rapid rise to political power truly began in 2016, when he was the face of Brexit in the European Union referendum. When the UK voted to leave the EU that year, then Prime Minister David Cameron, who was Johnson's friendly rival since their Oxford days, was forced to step down. At the time, Johnson said he had no intention of running for leadership. Instead, Theresa May became Prime Minister and named Johnson as her Foreign Secretary. But he later resigned, as he was against May's so-called soft Brexit approach, and remained a persistent critic of May. Despite previously winning a vote of confidence, May later stepped down in 2019. May's resignation cleared the way for a new leadership contest, with Johnson the bookies' favourite among 10 other candidates. Johnson faced Jeremy Hunt in the final round, in which the party's nearly 160,000 members were eligible to cast ballots. Johnson captured some 66% of the vote, officially becoming Prime Minister in July 2019. In December of that year, Johnson won a landslide general election, giving the Conservatives their most convincing electoral victory since Margaret Thatcher. His COVID-19 vaccine rollout programme the following year was hailed as a world-leading triumph. Despite this success, his time as leader has been marred by scandal after scandal. Johnson dominated headlines for months, as a scandal which came to be known as Partygate saw him break lockdown laws he put in place, becoming the only Prime Minister to have been found to have broken the law in office. Despite a growing mutiny within his own party, Johnson narrowly survived a vote of confidence in June 2021. Then came the killer blow. The Prime Minister was found to have appointed Chris Pincher as Deputy Chief Whip, despite knowing his history of sexual harassment allegations. It was this scandal that brought his time at number 10 to a close, after his most loyal staff turned against him. Ultimately, it's Johnson's charismatic personality that has propelled him to the heights of success. But with his resignation comes the end of the Boris show.